everybody. I think we are live here on YouTube. Good afternoon. Today is Thursday. It's January the 28th. And we still have snow on the ground. We had snow again. And it's really pretty though. I love snow. It's supposed to snow in Kansas City. That's, if you live here, you kind of expect that. So, but today we are I'm a little Valentine's Day out. So I'm going to switch things up today and I'm going to make a card that is really sometimes very hard to make, a sympathy card. Nobody ever wants to have to make them, but we do. And so I'm going to feature some products from Dare to Be Artsy that makes it just a little bit easier to create that sympathy card. You're going to create with me, or I'm going to create. You're going to watch me create on the fly. I have, again, my idea inside my head. I have a lot of my elements ready, and I am going to create right here live in front of you. So, without delay, we're going to get into the products. Yeah, I'm going to wait for that. Hold on just a sec. I am going to show you the stamp set that we're going to be using today. We are going to be using the stamp set from Dare to Be Artsy. Let me get my elements here. Scoot that over there. It's called Wishing Comfort. It's from Dare to Be Artsy. It's a beautiful, obviously a really nice sympathy card set. And also a thinking of you for somebody who may be sick and not doing so well. So I kind of have somebody in mind for this card to go to today. And so that's kind of why I picked this set with the coordinating paper, which is all in the store. And shop purpleinkypromises.com. And I will, of course, link up all of the products that I use today once I am done. So sometimes it takes me a couple of days to do that. So check if they're not there right after the live, come back, check back a couple of days later, because I should have them linked up at least a couple of days later. Okay. And of course, there are coordinating dies with this. This butterfly coordinates with, it does not coordinate. It is this butterfly that coordinates with this butterfly here. So, and I like that sentiment, you are stronger than you think. That's really a beautiful sentiment for somebody who's battling cancer or an illness that's really difficult. So, perfect sentiment for both sympathy and someone who's battling and fighting sickness. Okay, now, the really cool thing, hello, by the way, to Cindy and Steve over at Dare to Be Artsy. I love how Cindy does her papers. Her papers are absolutely beautiful, and she coordinates her dies with her paper. So these two dies are going to cut out some of these butterflies, and I have my paper ready to cut out, and I'm going to show you today. I think this is going to work. I didn't even check that out. It does work. Yay! It should be safe to put on here. Yeah, at least this direction. Okay, so I'm going to show you how that works. But yes, the dies coordinate with the paper. Here we go. There's that. That coordinates. And then this one coordinates with this. So those papers and dies match up and pair up beautifully. So it makes it a whole lot easier if you're not a person who colors or just want to do a really quick card. You just don't have the time to do the coloring. This is a great way to get that project done quick. So beautiful paper in the store. And it coordinates, like I said, with this set, and the sentiments are beautiful. It says, holding you close in our thoughts, wishing you comfort, thinking of you, with deepest sympathy, you're in my prayers, and of course, you're stronger than you think, sharing in your sadness for the loss of someone so dear. remember the smiles, cherish the moments, and wrap yourself in the memories. That's so beautiful. He takes care of his people like a shepherd. He gathers them like lambs in his arms and carries them close to him. Oh, I love that. Isaiah 40:11. And so yeah, beautiful set. Gosh, I'm almost teary at that. That's really, those are just beautiful. And I am, I'm going to use You're in My Prayers because I felt like it, first of all, it covers sympathy and it covers the thinking of you aspect of it too, the sickness. So that's what I'm going to use today. And there we go. I'll keep these out. Put this away. So, what else do I have here? Well, I have a few other things that I may or may not use. And when we get to those products, when we get to those products, I'll just kind of point them out to you. Hopefully I don't forget. I have had my coffee today. Oh, everybody say thank God. Thank God for coffee. So, yeah, I'll get to that later. All right, let's just start the card. So I do, you know, of course, coming off the heels of being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I do still have a lot of my cardstock from being a demonstrator. And I'll just share with you what colors I picked out today. I picked out Coastal Cabana and Flirty Flamingo to go with this paper. So I didn't show you the other side of the paper. Silly me. So the other side of the paper is really pretty. It coordinates. It's not like so in your face and bright. And sometimes sympathy cards are hard because you're not sure. Should I do cheerful? Should I, you know, because death is, you know, some people get a little offended if you are too cheerful about a card or too bright. And then some people get tired of the, you know, the boring colors of sympathy cards. So it's just, you got to know the person you're sending it to. And I just kind of thought this was a really nice middle of the road pattern to use for, you could use this for a sympathy card, but this is for somebody who is sick and is dying. So that's kind of why I decided to go with You're in My Prayers. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and die cut my butterflies. This piece does have to be fussy cut. So I'm going to fussy cut that, but first I'm going to die cut my pieces. Sorry for being so discombobbled. I'm just kind of not sure where I'm at on the where I'm at today. I've got, once again, a lot going on. Classes again this weekend, and studio is absolutely upside down. And yeah, story of my life. I should just get used to it. It's not as upside down as it was last week when I was getting ready. So I did clean up for last week, and it is still a little bit clean from that. Okay, I am just lining this up as best as I can. And let's see, I got too much going on right there. Well, does this work? It should work. For some reason, I'm not getting it lined up very good. Please tell me it works. Please tell me it cuts out this butterfly. Oh, that's what's wrong. Oh, no. You guys, help. Did I pick up the wrong butterfly? I may have. Shouldn't have. This should work. Maybe it's my vision. It's off and womper-jawed today. There we go. We're getting it. Go. Huh. You know what? It does cut it out, but I am just going to fussy cut that because it's taking too much time. We'll die cut this other one. Sometimes we just move on. I'm not afraid to fussy cut. Fussy cutting isn't something that makes me afraid. So I don't know why that wasn't lining up for me. Maybe I did pick out the wrong butterfly. That's okay. We'll just use this one. And it might have been the wrong one. There's several different patterns on that paper, but I showed you how that does line up, and I just probably grabbed the wrong butterfly, and that's okay. Oh well. Sometimes your eyes start to get crossed after looking at patterns for so long. And then there's age too, but we're not going to talk about age, are we? Oh yeah, I was going to check out something on this. I'm going to see if I can see comments. I thought I was going to try, no, that's Facebook chat. Never mind. Okay. Nope, I can't see your comments. If you're here, leave a comment. I'll say hello to you after the live. You might be catching the replay. Hello to you too. If you're new, I'm new too. I'm new to YouTube. And, well, not brand new, but I'm new to doing a regularly scheduled card session on YouTube. It's a new year and making new resolutions to get this new business rolling, and going live on YouTube and going live on Facebook is one of my goals, and to get some consistency going with that. So there's that. Now I am going to die cut this one because that die does work. Yeah, I think I grabbed the wrong butterfly for sure. I'm gonna look at that one more time and see what that's all about. Maybe not. Yeah, it cuts out, but it does cut it out. See, that works. Look at that. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Oh well, must be me. It's the same. Is it the same butterfly? It is the same butterfly. Who knows? Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, now we're gonna line up this butterfly and say a prayer that it works. I may have to, oh, I cut it short, but I think I can finagle with it maybe just a little. We'll see how it goes. I am gonna cut it though. I cut it too far or too close, but I'll make it work because they're not going to be individually lined up on here like where you can see the whole butterfly the way I have it in my head. So, whew. Turned off the dryer, turned off the fireplace down here. And because I have, first of all, because of the noise, and then because I have so many layers on. That's why I put the layers on, was because I wanted to shut off the fireplace. So I'd freeze to death down here. And now I'm burning up. Well, that didn't turn out too bad. See, you can see that it's a little chopped off there, but that's okay. I can make that work because what I might end up doing, or I can just trim it. How about that? Let's just trim it and make it work. There, that works. And now I have a little bit more flexibility in my design. So there we go. Perfect. Okay, now let's fussy cut this. And we are ready to assemble. What was I saying? So about the business. So I am here once a week on YouTube at 3 p.m. every Thursday. And then over on Facebook Live every Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. I asked myself why in the world I did that, because I do still work a full-time job also. And I'm like, I work late. I'm usually not in bed till after midnight or so. Sometimes it's 1 or 2 in the morning. I'm a late nighter. So, yeah, I don't know why I did that, but I thought, well, why didn't I do 10 o'clock on Thursdays? Well, now I know, because I like having I like having a morning to sleep in once in a while. So that's why I'm here with you on the afternoons. On Thursdays. So consistently here every Thursday afternoon. So catch me over on Facebook too if you want. Tuesday mornings, 10 o'clock. Doing better on hopping on time. I'm getting the hang of all this tech stuff that's required to get the job done. So it's getting a little better. All right. So how do I want to fussy cut this? Do I want to fussy cut it? It's 2 antennas, or I'm going to leave it. Okay. All right. And as sure as there's winter in Kansas City, I've made a mess. All right. Let's get this out of the way. Let's put this together. So I was thinking, I know for sure I'm going to put this here, and this is going to have my sentiment on it. So before I am going to adhere this first. Whew. I am going to take this scarf off. Excuse me while I decide to get a little more comfortable. Okay. Let's get that glue. Where are you, glue? We're just gonna, we'll just use this for now because I'm not good enough to go get some glue. We're just gonna use adhesive tape. There we go. I'm gonna use what's in the basket. All right, so we're gonna get this. Got some adhesive on there. Lined up on the card like so. I do prefer, I don't know why that seems like it looks better. I do prefer liquid adhesive to lining things up because you have a little bit more wiggle room with the liquid adhesive. But that seemed to work just good for me. All right, I am not going to put this on my card base yet. Like I said, I'm going to stamp this with you're in my prayers. And I want to point out something that is new in the store. I have put some these little Catherine Pooler minis in the store. And I'm going to use this Juniper Mist, which is like a dark navy color. And I thought that would look really nice right there for my sentiment. So my sentiment is small, so these little minis work really nice for those small little sentiments. And boy, these are juicy. Just saying. These are foam pads, and so you don't need to put any pressure on them whatsoever. They are quite juicy and ready to roll. Okay, so I'm going to stamp this, and I'm going to stamp it over here to the right. I have another one cut just in case. I also brought the Stamparatus out just in case. And beautiful. Love it. I have some stray pieces on the edge of my card. I'm going to trim. All right. And so now I'm going to let that dry a little bit. So here's where I was thinking this was going to go like this. And I thought about putting some twine across there. I pulled out this is in the store. I pulled out this. I thought, well, that's kind of soft. It's got this shimmery blue. I thought that would be nice. Nice and soft. Just didn't know how it would look with the butterflies. Whoops. And so I wasn't sure how that would look. And then I pulled out this twine, which is also in the store. I do kind of like that orange. I do kind of like that. It's not too busy. I like it. It's solid and it works. So I am going to use that. Okay. And let's cut it off there. I'm going to cut a couple more. I'll show you. This is what I do to save twine. I typically only cut off enough to just tuck it around the back. And then you can use glue dots or you can use the double-sided tape. Today I'm going to use the double-sided tape. Okay. So that twine is also in the store. Hip hip hooray. Now, I didn't know if it would be too much to add the polka dots. It might be a little too much. I'm all about dressing up a card as much as I can. Let's see. I don't know if I showed you this. I didn't point it out because it was on the other side. But she always puts a little border on the edge of her cards so that you can use that element and incorporate it somehow into your cards. I really like that. I really like that a lot. So I think it pulls out the dots in the butterflies, and I think this is the swirl, makes you think of butterflies swirling. I like that. I really like it a lot. So I'm going to go with that. And I'm going to do butterflies like that. And I think I might just do, we'll figure that out. Okay. So don't know if I'll have any spot for any gems at all, but I did pull these out. I pulled out the Lilac Lane. These are the spring butterflies. So it might be a little too much. They have these really pretty, I don't know if you can see that, pretty little butterflies in them. No, I don't want that. The sequins, the colors of the sequins really work nicely. The hearts. There's hearts in here too, and they work too. Really pretty. I might go down here. Kind of figure this out. See what we come up with here. It's pretty. Okay. Maybe instead of this, maybe incorporate some sequins across here, like so. I think these are possibly made for stringing. You could string these. I don't know. Regardless, we're going to use them. Maybe kind of like for a border. I don't know. Nope, it's too much. If I heard you on the other end, maybe I probably heard somebody say, nope, that's too much. Yep, I heard you. Okay, so I think I'm going to keep it soft, and I'm not going to put this on. I'm going to keep it soft, and just going to keep it simple and I'm going to go with that. So let's just get this book together. All right. I wish I could see your comments because I would love to hear what you guys have to say, what you think. I have figured out the Facebook comment. I've just not figured out the YouTube, where I need to figure out where to go to find the YouTube comments. So I will get it figured out. All right, setting that down there. And I am just going to place these directly down. Wait, how did I have that? I had that like so, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay, I'm just going to do the middle. Don't want to go over too far. Go over the edge of our card too much. There we go. I might end up having to put it in a larger envelope. That's good. Let's see. Yeah. There we go. Then I'm going to pop this one up on dimensionals. Some kind of double-sided adhesive or something here. Foam adhesive. And the Express It tape here is really nice to cut. You can cut it to the size you need. I am wanting it, definitely want to catch this part. When it gets mailed, we don't want it to come on. What happened? There we go. And get a little piece there. We had a piece over here somewhere. Or did I get it up? Yes, I did. Story of my life. Put that there. Let's grab another piece and then put that on. It's almost the weekend. My weekend has already started. My days off are Thursday and Friday. So I've already started my weekend. Woot woot. I slept good last night. That doesn't happen very often. But I did. I slept good. I woke up to my alarm going off, and I have an alarm set for 7:45. I know, that's crazy. Going to bed so late, and there's a lot to do. There's a lot of burning the candle at both ends with a startup business. Okay, so now let's get this figured out. Where do I want this to go? Like so. Oh yes, I do like that. Right there. Just like so. Yep. Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely. I got a little bit of foam there that needs to be moved. All right. That's, oh, I like that. Yay! I really, really like that. That's pretty. So now I'm not gonna put a bow on it. I'm just gonna dress it up a little with some twine and maybe just a few plain sequins is all I'm gonna put on here, like so. And should I do hearts? Should I do a heart in the center of a butterfly, like right up here? Well, that's pretty. I kind of like that. I don't know. I don't know. And nah, I'm not gonna. Okay, so I am gonna put just plain gems on there. I think is that the only color? Do I have other colors? Do I have a yellow? That yellow would be pretty. That is a different yellow, so I am gonna put yellow on there. Okay. Where's my double-sided adhesive? Here we go. So I'm gonna take some double-sided adhesive, tear it in half, and put it right where I want my twine to go on the back. So this is what I do. Stick it right there so that it'll catch it when I pull it around. Same thing on this side. Get that off. There goes. There's the furnace. I should have shut that door. Ah, I don't know what that was. It said broadcast was interrupted. Or the is the YouTube police after me? Hey, that's a real thing, I think. Although I'm not doing anything illegal other than making some pretty cards. Okay. I'm getting this straightened up here. I'm just kind of combing it so it'll straighten. And then I'm going to pull it around the back side. There we go. Maybe. Come on. Cooperate. We're live. Cooperate. There we go. Coordination skills is all it takes. So I just pull it around the back side here, just like so. And adhere it. There it is. All right. So just some I'm gonna pop this on here. And yay. Done. Pretty, pretty. Very pretty. I do wish I would have my liquid, because then I could go over my twine to make sure that it sticks, but I think instead I'm going to use, I might just go ahead with it like that. There we go. Get this on here. Get this squared away. I did not tell you my measurements for everything, did I? This is why I don't like this. Shouldn't be so lazy and not want to get up and go get my adhesive, but well. There, I think I have it now. Yay. my measuring. All right, so I have this piece that measures 2 1/4, and I know it's 3 3/4 here. And then this strip right here is 3/4 by 3 3/4. This whole back Coastal Cabana piece is it's 5 1/4 by 4. So just a measuring an A2 size card. All right, let's get these gems on here. I am going to use glue dots for that. I should have grabbed my glue when I jumped up. All right. So here, here, and yeah, here, here. And that one kind of gets lost. Yeah, I think so. I think I'm going to do that. Yep. Or we could do, yeah, I'm going to do that. Pops. That's pretty. Those are pretty sequins. They'd make an absolutely gorgeous shaker card with this paper. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. And voila. We are done. Yay. Done, done, done. I do, actually, we could stamp a sentiment on the inside. I think they're all sympathy though. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it as is. I'll have to search around for a sentiment for like get well and that sort of thing. I love these because these kind of have a purpley peach and like coral tone to them. They're so pretty. I don't know if you can see that. They're just shimmery and pretty, really pretty. Make really gorgeous shakers. Okay, we're done. Thanks for joining me today, guys. And I will catch you again next week at 3 o'clock here on my channel. And join me over at on my Facebook page, Purple Pinky Promises, at 10 o'clock on Tuesday mornings. Take care. Have a good day. Bye-bye.